We 19! We 19!
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! Jason Deere got him! Around the outside of the Mbappe, Thuram, LeBron James, a shot at history.
Welcome back to Game Time with Jack and Josh. I'm joined by three most amazing looking dudes I've ever seen in my life. Noah Friedman, Wooten Soccer, 2021, 2022 to 2023, 2024, 2025. Aiden Post, Tish's Night on Twitch, and Branden, the CEO and founder of What's Up Wooten.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Game Time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, I'm joined by the wonderful Jack White, my co-host. So let's get straight into it. We're gonna just talk about you guys on the Patriot Chat. First time doing the Patriot Chat. Just gonna do a quick interview with you guys. Just three quick questions. First off, I'm gonna start with Aiden.
Okay.
Tish Night. I mean, we've seen your clips on Instagram.
Okay.
I saw your play against Boston College in the net.
Okay, yeah.
125.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're one of the best coaches in college 125. I mean, how does it feel to be so big and massive?
Yeah, so I'm terrible at that game. But yeah, no, I mean, I have fun streaming on Twitch, having fun, just, I don't know, playing games, stuff like that. College Ball 25 is a fun game, just came out. So, I don't know, I mean, yeah, I did sell in the Natty, close to Carolina, but it's okay. I bounced back, and I lost again. So, it's fun.
Well, I mean, how did you get so massive on like Twitch?
Nothing. I mean, at the end of the day, it just takes time to set it up and everything. It's, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm massive necessarily, but it's all about having fun at the end of the day. I don't care if I have one follower. I don't care if I have a million. It's all about having fun and having people watch you at the end of the day. So, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pass it to Noah.
Yeah.
You play soccer. Of course, we had your teammates, Daniel and Alex, on last week.
Yes, you did, yeah.
We also had a conversation with you that there's a bit of rivalry between you and Alex, between your teams, your NFL teams, the Steelers and Eagles.
Yes. So we played this past weekend. There was a lot of trash talk going in, and Eagles got it done. I had a ton of confidence. People have been trying to get me to bet on games all year. I'm not a betting man, so unless it's like, something for like push-ups, then I won't do the bet. But it was just nice to get to rub it in his face come Monday.
All right. Branden, I want to kind of pass it to you. All right. I know you started What's Up Wooten.
Yeah.
Because we're on a little hiatus.
Yeah.
But besides that, what have you been doing so far this past school year?
This school year, well, I've been doing all my apps, getting those in, trying to figure out what to do with my life after this. I've been playing a lot of sports, like basketball, just my free time. I've been exercising a lot, trying to get right with that, writing a lot, working on like a movie, trying to get that done very soon.
Movie?
And,
yeah. Tell us a bit more about the movie.
It's a monster movie. It's about a guy who discovers a monster and nurtures it, and it ends up like kind of taking over him. It's kind of a goofy concept, but it's fun to make them with friends.
One of the students at Wooten.
Yeah, it's gonna star Arton as the protagonist, and I think I'm gonna have David Durfler as the monster character. And it's in the middle of rewrites and reworks, but it should be done very soon.
Yeah, it's good. And one final question to all of us, actually. First and foremost, we have turbulent year for school. I mean, we have the bomb puts in January, the Alex situation, and the continuous Edward, the racial slur BS that keeps happening, especially last week where the event was postponed due to that.
Of course.
I mean, where do you see Wooten going forward with the the supposed departure of Nelson and the introduction of Dr. Bostic?
Well, I met with Dr. Bostic. I met him one time formally, and I'm meeting him the second time actually later today. My impression, I had a good first impression with him. He seems like a good guy. I'm optimistic that there's going to be action. I have no doubt there's going to be talk because there's always talk. But what's been lacking is action, and I'm optimistic with a guy like Dr. Bostic, who's been, he's gotten resounding approval from places he's been in the past. I think there will be some actionable items that gets through and actually makes a difference.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I agree with Noah. I mean, he was the teacher of the year, and I trust him to change any problems that are going on around the school. I mean, it's very sad and disheartening to see what's going on, but I just hope that he changes it. So I think he will.
I would probably say like I got a chance to say hi to him yesterday. Speaking of WhatsApp, when I want to do an interview with him, just get to know the guy. He's very charismatic, very sweet guy. He's very tall. I remember I saw him. I said like, "This is like Kratos in the school," and I was like, "He's a big dude." Um, I just think that all I have to say is I think he's a cool guy. I think a lot of people at the school have been kind of not heard from recently, and I think it's kind of just disheartening to know that so many people are struggling and we could help that. So hopefully he's cool.
And if I may, I would like to say, as optimistic as I am about Dr. Bostic, I think it's like a deeper culture that needs to be changed with a lot of things at this school, whether it's the academic culture, the lack of spirit, and then most importantly, obviously, is the acts of hatred, racism, anti-Semitism, things of that nature. At this moment, racism is definitely the one that's highlighted the most because of what's happened recently. So I think that the culture needs to change. So I don't think it's fair to rely on one person and be like, they're going to fix all of our problems. It's got to be a whole school effort and a culture shift.
Thank you. I want to shift further on. I know yesterday when Bocce, the two-time defending Bocce state champions, they won their first game against Whitman. And basketball plays Churchill tomorrow, so that's going to be a big game.
Yep.
Guys going to turn out, roll Patriots.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Now, continuing on the trend of basketball, let's talk about the big thing. Michael Jordan v. LeBron James.
Oh boy.
Who you
Okay.
got?
Like competition.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like you say.
Who wants to go first? I mean, I'll go first. LeBron. I mean, the guy's been there since before I was even born, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
take a look at the stats, right? 22 seasons for the Cavaliers, Lakers, and Heat. Averaging 27.1 points, 5.7 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and 1,516 regular season games. Like, I mean, 20 All-Star games, Rookie of the Year award, obviously, and 4 MVP awards, 4 Finals MVP awards, and 4 NBA championships. He's been at 10. Unfortunately, he's only won 4. But I mean, longevity, like he's played for so long. His son is in the game, bro. I mean, like his son is his teammate. Like, there's also a stat I saw that LeBron is the first NBA player to ever.
Okay.
Okay. It's unbelievable for him to be able to share the court with the sperm. It's sensational. No one has. He created teammates. That's the level he's gotten to. And he is actually he is luck creator.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, LeBron James, the main argument is longevity. I mean, he's been doing it for so long and at such a high level. I mean, I understand the argument of Jordan. Obviously, it's a different era of basketball completely. But LeBron James, I mean, if you have to say in one word, he's him. I mean, that's that simple. To beat one of the best teams in NBA history in the Warriors, says 72-8 Warriors in the finals, down 3-1. I mean, obviously, you have good teammates like Kyrie Irving, but still, I mean, for you be able to have the skill to do that, it's uncalled for. It's insane.
I mean, also has the record for the most scoring.
Yeah, past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah.
I mean, I will admit to the Jordan discussion that, yeah, different era. I mean, the plumbers and
The mailmen were playing basketball. Yeah.
No, on a serious note, I mean, yeah, he had real competition as well. We had Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, back in the early years, and I mean, he also had great teams as well. Rodman,
Pippen. Yeah.
And Steve Kerr off the bench too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do you want to say anything else, Jack? I mean, are you Team LeBron or Team Jordan?
All right. I know I'm the only MJ supporter here, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. Watch it right now. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. I'm gonna tell you what. Here's the stats: 33.6 points per game in his career, 6 rebounds, 6 assists in the NBA Finals. That's just the finals. He went 6-0 in these finals. Never lost once. He was a 10-time scoring leader. 10 times. 7 of those were consecutive. 7 years in a row he led the league in scoring. His highest points per game average was 37 points per game in 1987. He was also a 6-time champ, 5-time regular season MVP, and 6-time finals MVP And in 15 years in the league, he made 14 All-Star games. And for a career, 30.1 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 49% from the field, 33% from three, 84% from the line, and 57% true shooting. Also, LeBron doesn't have this, a defensive player of the year. So this is not a debate. There is no debate. And if you look at the per 100 possessions metric, Jordan is favored in almost every single metric than LeBron, as a more efficient and a better scorer than LeBron. So, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen in this scenario, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player we've ever seen, and for the time being, unless Wemby or Doncic go on some insane run, I think Wemby can do it. But I don't think Doncic can right now. But I think Wemby can. He's the greatest basketball player we will ever see.
So wait, do you think Wemby's going to be better than LeBron at the end of it all, or
Better than
Doncic?
LeBron?
Yeah,
I do think they have a chance. I don't think
chance.
it's a great chance, but I think that they have a chance.
in like what metric though? Like
In one metric, scoring efficiency, finals efficiency, and what I categorize as finals efficiency is how many times you go to the finals and win. LeBron is 4-6
All right.
in the finals. 4-6.
Okay, but he made 9 straight.
and also 4-6 on 3 different teams with
Exactly.
completely different rosters each time. So
I mean,
Except for
look at the
Miami.
finals MVP.
Except for Miami.
Like I said, one of the best teams ever in history, if not the best.
Yeah,
All right, I'll
I
give you
think the
this.
finals themselves. Well, I had a tough time biting my tongue during your yap session.
All right. Okay.
Going before we talk about the finals, because there's a lot to unpack there. When you're talking about career efficiency, you're talking just about points per game. LeBron averages, more assists per game in his career. That adds to the point total also as well. So when you count points per game, you have to incorporate assists per game because that's how much he's setting up his teammates for success. And scoring efficiency, frankly, it's not close because LeBron outscored Jordan on over 1,400 less shots. It's not even close in terms of efficiency. LeBron's a better playmaker and a more efficient scorer, and that's the reality.
I was going to say, in terms of the depoy, never winning Defensive Player of the Year, I think it's widely known that that's like the biggest scam in history. LeBron, like blocked by James, is probably like the most iconic block signature in like the history of basketball. He's a defensive warrior. He's basically changed the outcomes of entire finals, like the Warriors in 2016, because of his ability to do great defense. And I think even though the award isn't there for him, he's a wall on defense. He's an all-around great player.
I mean, I'll agree with you. I think I'm not trashing on LeBron James here. He's the second greatest basketball player of all time. Do you remember the finals against the Jazz? Game 6, Jordan crosses over, takes some ankles, and hits that pull-up from the free throw line to win the finals.
Okay.
You guys remember that? Did LeBron ever have a moment like that? You think about the block, but to win the finals, hitting that shot, I think that outclasses LeBron's greatest.
How about winning the finals down 3-1? I mean, it's not about a specific moment. It's about
Literally clutch.
Yes, I mean, he clutched up. I mean, it's a clutch moment that's progressed through multiple games to lead to them winning the finals. I understand that you're saying this play by Jordan was revolutionary for that time and for that being in the finals, but to come back down 3-1 against one of the best teams with Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala, like that's rambunctious. That's one of one.
And if I may, I think actually that argument is kind of the issue with the Jordan side of the debate, is that it's too emotionally driven. Looking back on that play, almost 30 years later, over 30 years later, it's very easy to look at that play and be like, oh my God, this player is the greatest of all time. LeBron doesn't have that luxury because he's still an active player. So I think the level of nostalgia and emotion that there is around Jordan doesn't exist around LeBron and probably won't until 20 years from now, when we are a little older.
I also want to add, it's not a real discussion, but LeBron's in Fortnite. I mean,
Okay, yeah. I mean, is Michael Jordan in Fortnite? I do not
Yes.
think so. No, he's not. LeBron James has 3 skins in Fortnite: Taco Time, Space Jam, and one with him with a do-rag. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So
What do you guys use?
I used a Taco Tuesday one.
Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, I rocked a Taco Tuesday.
Honestly, bro, I look to miss OG Fortnite. Like, to me. I mean, I'm getting a lot of talk, like,
yeah, that's fine. I played it every day, bro.
2018 Fortnite, man.
Oh my God, peak.
2018 Fortnite was low-key just putting up like Noah Friedman in the playoffs.
I mean, it's
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, we only made it one game where I was healthy, but that game was good. But that pop culture element, talking about Fortnite, like that sort of contributes to what I was talking about, where Jordan has that, where he's sort of internationally known, and LeBron doesn't. And I think that's.
What?
I don't think that element. You talk.
no, yeah, I agree with that.
Jordan has more.
Yeah,
I think when you see like
Like 23, number 23, it's synonymous with.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, as a brand, Jordan has done way better than LeBron.
I have-
That's just in terms. Jordan was
yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah, but in 20 years from now, I'm not sure that that's going to look the same. Like kids right now, the kids in the NBA or players in the NBA now grew up watching and idolizing Jordan. I think 20 years from now, they're going to be watching and idolizing LeBron. And women will be, women love Jordan. Women will love Embiid.
yeah,
20
yeah,
years
of
from
course,
now.
of course. I mean, but I kind of have a hot take here, and you guys don't have to agree with me here. I've had a lot of people not agree with me. I think that more people know who Mr. Beast is than they know who Michael Jordan is around the world.
That is probably the worst setup I've
Wow.
ever
I
had.
think
Yo,
that the amount. No, you have to understand. You have to
No.
understand. You have to understand. Listen,
No, it's like lost in the-
yo, there you have to understand. No. The amount of kids in this world, and he's going to countries and countries and donating a tons of money. Obviously, Jordan is revolutionary, but throughout time, he's going to fade away. His brand will still be there, but the person, Michael Jordan himself, will slowly fade away. And Mr. Beast is just growing and growing. So I just think that's an argument.
This is a joke, correct?
No.
This is not a joke, guys. I'm not trolling.
Aiden.
I don't think that's a hot take.
About the man who makes like essentially like skibbity rich Fortnite.
No, whoa. He donates money to people in need. We're talking about Mr. Beast here.
And
We're
as
talking
much
about
as I
Mr. Beast.
applaud that, so does LeBron. Have you ever heard of LeBron's school that he built?
Uh-huh.
He is
school?
doing. He's doing great things for the community,
Oh, for sure. So is Mr. Beast.
and he's not a gambling addict.
Oh.
That's one element.
Cigar loan.
I mean, another thing is, let's talk about people. I'm thinking about like the holiday season, right? They got Santa, they got the reindeer, got the cookies and milk. I mean, we gotta think about it, right? The reindeer, right?
Okay.
You got Dasher, Prancer, Vixen, Blitzen, all those guys,
Okay.
right? But like everyone talks about Rudolph, right? Right?
Yeah.
Those reindeer gets all the praise, gets all the glory, gets all the glazing. I mean, you gotta think about. But I really think that Rudolph is a system.
He's a system reindeer. He's a system reindeer.
He's a system reindeer.
If it was clear on that night, who
He's
is
doing
he?
nothing.
Who is he? We are singing about Dancer. We're singing about anyone else.
Dude, you put my fries in my bag at Kilo Dons.
It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Josh, I think this is why you were able to get a program like this, because of takes like that where you just see the vision. He is a system reindeer. He's a prick and he's a nerd.
Exactly, dude. In a starting lineup with Prancer, Cupid, Dasher, and Comet. I mean, why would you even put him in the lineup? I mean, without it being foggy, he's doing nothing. He's flipping burgers, or the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag, Rudolph.
He's putting the fries in the bag. And I mean, Santa. I just said wanted him to be full special because he is special.
Yeah. That's got to be
All
all
right,
you.
I'm going to flip your argument right back against you. You were just talking about LeBron, and situations are more important than overall greatness. So, listen here. The situation, it's foggy. They need lights.
You said that. You said that. Because you said the shot. You said the shot.
Situation.
You said the shot in the
They became
finals.
The greatest. Well, what makes Rudolph the greatest and not a system? Rudolph is the system. You know
Where-
what's the system?
Rudolph is not.
Came into a foggy night and he delivered for everyone around the world.
Where is he the rest of his career? No, when we're talking about LeBron, we're talking about the longevity. We're talking about the career. We're talking about the highest score, the greatest, most amounts of points of all time. You are talking about Rudolph, Michael Jordan. We are talking about LeBron, Dasher, Dancer, Prixon, James, Lusper.
It's like Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba, undoubtedly one of the greatest songs. Rudolph is on that tier.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree with Jack here. I think Rudolph made the reindeers entirely. Without Rudolph, you wouldn't know about Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. Rudolph is the main man, and although he's a little bit special, he's the guy.
Lancy.
Okay.
Thank you for having me today.
Dude, Hey, it's been amazing. You guys coming on? Branden, Aiden,
Of course.
Noah.
See you.
Hey, happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy your Christmas. Stay safe. You guys see you guys in the new year.